we getting paid, huh? Stacking that money from the trades, huh? I really do this, I really trade, bro. Hit the markets for $1 million, then I'm laying low. Like a pro, yeah, I'm trading like a pro. Like a pro, taking profit like a pro.
Time to let them know. Bank on the phone, no, I don't need a loan, cause I'm trading like a pro.
We getting paid, huh? Stacking that money from the trades, huh?
We getting paid, stacking that money, I'ma teach you how to trade like
I'ma teach you how to trade, set and forget it. Baby, go handle your business, get off the charts, why you be tripping? Maybe you would get paid if you came, sat and listen. But they be on my page, still broke and be dissing. I don't get it, I got a bank to break. You already know. I went to London, now it's time to hit up Tokyo. Or maybe fly to Mexico, that peso it be hitting. When I find a higher low, that Fibonacci got me litty. Now I'm back up in your city, yeah, teaching you the game. I lace the people up, get the bag, not the fame. Yeah, they say I chase the fortune, I just pray the double portion. Better put your time in, back test it, that's important. When they see you making money, they hate and try to extort you. Scammers be in the group, get it too, watch me poach them. Acting like they be me on IG, I don't know them. And they can't tear down my name, cause I really changed the game. Like a pro, yeah, I'm trading like a pro. Like a pro, taking profit like a pro.
Time to let them know. Bank on the phone, no, I don't need a loan, cause I'm trading like a pro.
We getting paid, huh? Stacking that money from the trades, huh?
We getting paid, stacking that money, I'ma teach you how to trade
like a pro, yeah, I'm trading like a pro. Like a pro, taking profit like a pro.
Time to let them know. Bank on the phone, no, I don't need a loan, cause I'm trading like a pro.
We getting paid, huh? Stacking that money from the trades, huh?
We getting paid, stacking that money, I'ma teach you how to trade like a pro.
Hey, what's up, team? What's good? What's good with everybody? Hey, hope y'all having a great weekend. I'm happy and happy that everybody on here is able to get on here and learn how to master this forex market. I'm here. I'm your boy Jay Wayne, and I'm gonna lace you all the way up. Like you already know, I give you everything I got, and I'm telling you, I'm gonna lace you all the way up. So let's see, what questions do we have? If you have any questions, if you're having any problems trading this week, not this week, last week, the previous month, if you have had any problems, comment below. I'm gonna give you time, because once I start diving in to the charts and marking them up and telling you what I'm looking for the week, I won't be able to get to your question. So right now I'm gonna open up the floor, and this is when you can ask your question. Somebody said they struggling. Mike, shout out to Mike Rodriguez. He said he getting faked out. Mike Rodriguez says he's getting faked out. So well, we got to figure out what's going on with that. All right. So let's see here. Hey, before we get into it, if you guys are while you guys are coming in, please like this video so the YouTube algorithm can push the video out to other people. So it just lets them know that it's an interesting video and we rocking. So please like the video as you come in. Please subscribe if you haven't already, because we about to get started and drop these gems. Help me as I help you, y'all. Shout out to South Africa. Thank you, Street Gossip. I appreciate you, bro. Saeed Mohad. Shout out to you, bro. Olivia. We got Olivia in the house. Hey, I love you. How you been doing? So Muhammad, let me see. Muhammad said the yen pairs have been spiking last week. It was a lot of news going on, and that's okay. Shout out to the motherland from Nigeria. All right, so I'm just reading the comments right here. TBE, shout out to you, bro. Darius Craig, what's good? Troublesome 1985. Let's get it. And we got Steph in the building. We got Adam in the building. Let's go. So, hey, like this video as you guys come in. We're gonna get it popping. So, my man's just getting faked out. We got another comment saying, Trucker J Rose, my man, I know him. I got faked out last week. A candle was below my golden zone. I'm glad that you brought up the golden zone because we're going to dive deep into that golden zone and what's been going on lately with that. All right, so I got faked out last week. A candle was below my golden zone and closed below. It, so I sold. So the candle closed below the golden zone and he sold. All right. Then a bullish candle went up 320 pips and stopped me out. Golly. Man. All right. So here's the thing. When I trade that golden zone, I don't trade it just off the golden zone, period. The golden zone is one thing. Is one thing I'm looking for. And let me know if my mic is too hot. I can turn it down. If it's got a little crackling sound, if it sounds a little bit too distorted, let me know. I can turn it down for you guys. Because it's looking like it's a little hot. But yeah, 320 pips, that's crazy. 320 pips spike, that sounds like you was trading during news. If you're scalping or day trading during high impact news, I mean, you really ain't got no business doing that because our timing, our entries have to be on point. And we're scalping or day trading. We're not looking at the swing trade this all day long, like all week. We're not trying to hold this for 2 days. So if you were, think about it, if you were trying to hold this for 2 days, that little spike probably is not a big deal because you got in at the highest level, or you got in at the lowest level for a buy, or you got in at the highest level for a sell. So that little pullback is not a big deal. But when you're day trading or scalping, that is a big deal because most likely we're always scalping in the middle of those bigger moves in the past. We're in the middle trying to find our quick little entries and get out. So you can't be messing around trading during news and high impact times if you're scalping and day trading. All right. So TBE said he don't use golden zones. Golden zones are powerful. They're not for everybody. You know, they're not for everyone. But if you follow me and you know how I use them and you've been mentored by me, you know I use them in such a way that they are very powerful. I'm about to show you guys today. That's funny that you guys are bringing up golden zone because I want to show you some stuff. All right. So let's deal with this. Let's deal with my man's first question. He said, I'm getting faked out. It's hard to address it really because you're not telling me any other thing besides you getting faked out. What type of strategy was you using? You know, what did your trade setup look like when you got faked out? You guys can copy your trading view link, your trade setup or whatever. You can mark it up. Go ahead and mark it up while I'm talking and post it in the comments. I'm going to click on it, open it up, and then talk you through it. All right. So let me see. Any other questions? All right. So Curtis said, when you see Euro folder news, does it count for GBP? It can bleed over into GBP making weird movements. It really can. But honestly, I've seen for the last couple weeks, I've seen news folders, a bunch of news folders for GBP, and then the market move smooth. It was just a normal trading day. But then I seen it where it spiked both ways. So to me, that just tells me it's too inconsistent. I'm just going to stay out of it unless I did my research. Unless I did my research and I kind of know what's going on with the fundamental side of it. That's the only way I would trade it. If I haven't done any research on the fundamental side of it, I'm not touching it. It's okay. We can make that same money the next day. Shout out to Dave Dillon. Welcome to the beginner. Just so y'all know, well, I'll talk about that in a minute. Okay. Got it. Got it. All right. So the first thing is we want to be on an hour chart. All right, let's go. Let's look at some charts right quick. All right. And let's go to GBPUSD. Now check this out. Look at this. Let's go to the daily chart. This is golden zone action right here. All right, that's daily chart. No, do I want to go to the daily chart on this one? Let's go to the hour chart. Yeah, the hour chart. All right, go to GBPUSD, go to the hour chart. I'm pulling up a golden zone. I pulled it up from the low. I started my golden zone from here, and I pulled it up to here. What's up, Dave? My man. We'll be talking more, bro. Excuse me. So I pulled a golden zone from there to those 2 points, okay? Now, here is the golden zone right here. All right. So let me tell you how I'm using these. This 1 hour bigger golden zone, the bigger move, that's just showing me what price has done. I'm basically walking my way up to where price is currently. So I plot this on my chart because, like when you play basketball, you don't just jump in and just start shooting threes when you warming up for the game. You make a few layups, right? When you come to the gym and you stretch out, you warm up, you make a few layups, you get a couple free throws, and then you work your way back to the 3-point line. That's what I'm doing with Forex. I'm just warming up. So I'm kind of just looking at what the chart's been doing and plotting according to the way that I trade. So I'm marking it up, all right? Okay, so Rose said, okay, so 1 second. So look on Trading View in the top right corner. It says take a snapshot. It's a picture, all right? It's like a camera. Click it. And do you see where it says copy link? All right, look on the charts. There's a button that says copy link. Click it, and then it's gonna give you a URL, or you know what I'm saying. You copy the link, and then you paste it into the chat of the live stream. So copy it. All right, so I just copied it. Now I'm about to post it into the chat, and that's all you got to do. And then I can click it and bring it up and look at it. All right. So everybody that's on here, if you just joining us, we're about to go over these Fibonacci levels. And please like the video as you guys are coming in. Help me as I help you. I really do appreciate that. All right. So look at this. Back to the charts. So this is me warming up. I'm warming up my mind. I'm warming up my creativity. I'm trying to get sharp, right? So I see price is respecting this golden zone right here. It's already done. It's already done. All right, so I'm like, cool. Okay. So I could delete that. All right, so I saw price break below it. And now price is back pretty much above it or back inside of it. Now, wait for a second. Wait for a second. Check this out. My man said it broke below the golden zone. He took a sell and then it faked him out and went up 320 pips. This kind of looks like something that he described. This thing broke below the golden zone. It looked like it faked out, and now it shot up 105 pips. So let me tell you this. Let me give you some context here. Look how much, look at all of these red candles. Let's use some common sense here. Look at all of these red candles, team. Look at that big drop. Don't you think a pullback is coming after that? So I don't care if it breaks the golden zone. I don't want to take a sell because it's just too much dropping. People are going to be taking profit by the time you find out. By the time you see this big drop, those people are taking profit. Whoever has done that, whatever hedge fund, whatever amounts of people have made that thing drop, they are taking profit. And then here you come getting in. I'm just saying it as an example. Here you come getting in and they taking profit. Boom, you into a spike and they go right back up 100 pips. I'm not taking a sale because I need to wait for a pullback. And I know that this is not enough for me on a big drop like that. On a big drop like that, this little pullback is nothing. I would leave this alone. I don't care if it broke a golden zone. I don't care if it broke a triangle zone, a obtuse zone, a acute angle zone. I don't care what kind of zone it broke. I'm not touching it. All right. So I will wait for just a pullback and wait for the market to reset. That's how I will handle that. All right. So a lot of people say, you know, I'm not using golden zone, or I don't like golden zone, or they don't work. Like, you just have to know how to use them. And some people just don't need to use them. I think that they're a good tool to use, but you don't have to use it. All right. But I found that it's very good as a tool to use for confirmation. Now check this out. So all right, prices on now let me keep this steady here. Check this out. Even as it broke through the golden zone, team, look at the retest that it gave you. Ain't that something? So what if you did want to take a sell? It's only going to be for a few pips. Because how much more you think this thing gonna drop? So it's only gonna be for a few pips anyway. The risk to reward is really not on your side, because let's replay this. So you mean to tell me you're gonna take a sell right here? You see this thing break below the golden zone. You gonna take a sell right here? You're chasing. You're way too late to the party. You got to let that go. Go to another pair. If you took a sale right here, and there's some people on here that I'm just preaching to the choir, but there are some people on this YouTube live that this information is good for them because it's speaking to their level. All right. So just understand that there's other people besides you on here. You may know everything, and a lot of people on here need to learn some more stuff. So if you get in right here, this is my short position tool. Where's your stop loss going to be? This is not a smart stop loss. I mean, I guess it would be if you was to get in that late, but that is not the proper stop loss. The proper stop loss would be at least right here. Above this situation right here, this indecision candle right here. The indecision candle is right here. That spinning top, whatever, however you want to call it. That candle right here. I will put the stop loss right up in there. But how far you think you're going to go with take profit? You think you're going to really get a 1-to-1? After a big drop like that, the odds are not in your favor. So I wouldn't just take a sell. I would at least wait for a retest. All right, so there's your retest. I will hop down to the 15-minute chart. And here, you have to go for it. If you really want to take that sell, and if you really trade in the golden zone, you got to go for it. Because if you wait for this thing to drop again, see, that's what I'm teaching my team right now in the mentorship. I'm teaching them to how to get into a sell before it drops. Most people is getting in after they see a bunch of red candles going in their favor. Now they just want to hop in and follow the ride. But I'm trying to teach you to get in before it drops. So that's the journey that we're on right now, and it's the classes has been powerful. So if you're gonna take this golden zone break and this retest, you got to go for it. So now what it looks like is this: if you were to sell this is how I would like for you to do it. Right? So now you put your entry right here, and you're gonna put your stop. You got to put your stop loss about where. See, this is why I don't like it, because where you gonna put your stop loss at? You just going to just make a number up? Oh, I'm going to put it 10 pips away. You going to just make a number up? You can't do that. You got to put it as structure. The real structure is way up here. How many pips is that? That's 43 pips stop loss, bro. Get out of here. That's way too many pips. So I would at least go right here. That's why this is a bad trade, because the risk to reward is terrible on this. And then from here, I would just go 1-to-1. All right. So this is tentative. I would go 1-to-1. All right. So let's move it up. Let's say you get in right here. All right. So that's the best you can do. And the reason why I put the stop loss up here is because I saw this wick right here. And that's really trash. But that's the best I can do. I mean, what you going to do? You going to put the, let me tell you this. If you put your stop loss right here, then you might as well just get out of here, because it can easily be another candle that just kicks up higher. This is GBPUSD. A wick is 20 pips. A wick, one little wick, is 20 pips on GBP. So if you think that you're going to put the stop loss right here, you're just trying to get lucky and you're just trying to hope that you can just catch a quick move. You might as well just don't even touch this. All right. So that's how I would approach this. And then from here, now look at this. This is what I'm thinking. You see these candles keep coming down here and stopping? You see that? You see how we got one push and then it came right back up. And then you see how we got one more push. I'm not even going to hold y'all up. I'm taking profit. I'm taking profit. Why am I taking profit? Because I honestly, I shouldn't even be in this trade anyway. You see the problem with this? This is what a lot of you guys on here are doing. You're getting in trades that are not really in your favor. And then when you get into them, you're scrambling. And then you don't know how to get out of the trade. You're not understanding. You're not trading with the mindset that I'm trying to demonstrate to you right now. I trade live with the team Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, every week. Unless there's high impact news, we ain't trading. I trade with the team live. you should see some of the curveballs that the market gives us, and I have to be like, whoa, we got to deviate. We got to take profit here and then reassess. They're learning so much so fast because they're trading live with me every morning for London session, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And so they see some of the times where I have to be like, team, I'm taking profit. Close the trade out at a break even. Let's reassess. I don't like this. Here's why. And then we wait for another hour, another 2 hours, and then we see price breaking above and I'm like, all right, boom, we getting in a buy. So from entry to down here, that's 9, 10 pips, something like that. Do you see how it just keeps spiking and stopping? Who's on here holding these? Who holding this trade? See, you put your take profit down here. So now I gotta stick to my guns. I gotta stick to my guns, man. If it don't hit my take profit, I'm losing this trade, bro. You out your mind, bro. This is not binary options. HFX. I can get out of this trade if I don't like it whenever I don't like it. I can get out of this trade when I want to. I'm not stuck in this trade for 2 minutes and 3 minutes. So if I don't like what's going on, if I took the trade that I shouldn't have, and I'm up a couple pips and I don't like the action that's happening, I'm taking profit, even if it's 8 pips. And that's what keep me winning. So on my profit screen, on my profit MT4, you will see some trades be like $80. Like why you got $80? Because that trade wasn't working and I cut my profit short. That thing reversed. And I'm coming out with $80 out of this thing because I can identify that. And then you see like $2,000, $5,000. You might see $160 loss, a $2,000 loss. You might see that. Then you come back, blue. I cut my losses short. I'm trading $100, $200 lot sizes. So that's why my numbers are a little bit bigger. But I'm trying to give you I'm trading $100, $200 lot sizes, but I end up with an $80 or something like that, like maybe like $100 profit, $160 profit. How is that? Because I had to cut that boy short. That boy wasn't working out, and I'm not finna live and die with this trade. I'm gonna get up out of here if it's not making sense anymore. All right. So there you go. So how long did this trade take? You got in right here. It was playing around with you for 4 hours. It says 18 bars. This is where the market was going back and forth. It was going back and forth for 4 hours. You think I'm finna stay in the trade for 4 hours, knowing good and well that this thing just dropped 500 pips? It literally just dropped 500 pips, broke the golden zone. And now I'm trying to get the bare end of the stick for a retest. And now I'm stuck in this boy for 4 hours. You think I'm going to hold this to find out whether I win or lose? I'm out of here. And look what happens. You end up losing before you won. No. Actually, no. That's why I put my stop loss up here. You see where I put my stop loss at? Price wicked out. Look at that. So all my people that was talking about, hey, I'm putting a tight stop loss. You got stopped out before you hit take profit. You got stopped out. Look at these wicks. That's GBP. You got to get this thing room. That's why I put it up here above that wick. So now that gave me room to avoid getting stopped out. All right. But I'm not finna sit here for 4 hours. Let me tell you, team. I was telling the team, I said, I need you guys to start tracking whenever you win a trade, how long, right? I was telling the team, I said, whenever you win a trade, how long does it take you to win that trade on average? I said start tracking this. Why is my thing oh, never mind. Sorry about that. I got distracted. But I told them, how long does your winning trades take? And they said 15 minutes, 20 minutes. Now we may wait for 5 hours. Why is this acting like this? Hold on, team, 1 second. Why is that stuck like this? Like, why it won't play? Why that won't play? Is somebody on my
Restart the app. Top of thing.
Hold on, team. Let me go to my community. Let me go here. Okay, control that and get me sped up to the right time. Okay, we good? All right, we good. All right, sorry, team. They said 15 minutes is how long their winning trades take. And I raised my hand to that because I was like, yeah, we may wait 2 hours for the trade to come to our entry point. But when we actually get in, it'd be like 15, 20 minutes. We're not waiting 4 hours to win a trade or an hour or 2 hours. When it get to that point, I'm usually telling us we need to close this out and reassess. It's nothing wrong with reassessing the trade. Don't be that guy or girl on here that's been on a winning streak and then you get into this trade that kind of like is not working out for you, but you don't want to take a loss, so you don't want to mess up your winning streak. This is not a game. This is real life. This is not a video game. And I know some of you guys are probably on demo. That's not a video game. That's you are in training to go live. So you have to practice the same discipline in your demo as you're going to do in your real. So that's how you have a seamless transition. You have to treat that demo like it's real. And for some people, they can't do it. For some people, it's too hard for them. But I'm telling you, that's really up here. It's too hard for them up here. They can't switch their mind. When I traded demo, I treated it like it felt like a real. When I took a loss, it felt like I really took a loss. Because I literally just felt like that demo was a real account. And I had to, when I was trading live, I had to stop trading live because I was winning, losing. I got on a losing streak, and I had to stop trading live for about 6 months to a year. And then I had to go demo and to get my confidence back. And I treated it like it was real. And then I was finally able to go live account again. All right, so. But what I'm trying to say is track. I want everybody on here to track how long do your winning trades take, okay? Because I was just talking about how this was 4 hours. There's no way I'm sitting in that trade, all right? So now check this out. So that's Fibonacci, all right? So here we are. Let's catch this thing back up. And then I'm going to go back to the chat and, see what y'all talking about. So here I go. Price is holding at this golden zone. Golden zones are very powerful. Watch. If you learn how to trade them. Now look at this. I'm about to draw my golden zone from up here to down here. Mr. J, are you profitable on every trading month? I come out as a winner. Honestly, I can look you in the face or the screen. I'm coming out as a trader, a profitable trader every month. There's losses inside of that month. And honestly, team, I've never been this disciplined in my life. Like, this is crazy. But don't take my word for it. Don't take my word for it. Is anybody in the chat a part of the mentorship already that trade live with me? Comment below. Let them know how profitable we are when we're live trading. If you can, if there's anybody on here, happen to be on here, that's live trades with me, and you've been with me for a minute, comment below. Just send a comment below. Say profitable every month. The trades that Jay is calling out and sending out trade setups, profitable for the month. There are a few losses. Who don't lose? But we come out profitable. I'm 85% win rate. All right. So hopefully somebody is on here that's in my mentorship. If not, sorry. But it's the truth. All right. So hopefully somebody can comment whether today or they see this and comment later on or tomorrow. All right. So I'm about to draw Fibonacci from this high to this low point. All right. Watch this. Now look at this. Now this is where it gets complex because I'm drawing double golden zones right here. Look at this. Now look at that golden zone. Now what's the point of that golden zone? What's the point of this golden zone? Now you just going golden zone crazy, Jay Wayne. No, trust me. It's a method to the madness. So let's go back to the 30-minute. Let's go back to the hour. And I'm drawing a golden zone from here to here. All right, you see it? All right. Now, we can delete this one. This one right here, we can delete that one. Because that was just to show us that, oh, we're in a vicinity that we're holding above the golden zone. We can delete that one. But this is where it gets interesting. Let's put a golden zone from here to here. Let's put a golden zone from there to there. So let's do it. I'm going to go from low to high. Now look at what we got going on. Now look at that. Now we marked up some money areas now. These areas that I just showed you are money. If you guys actually just look at this chart, this is a live chart right now. If you guys mark this up and wait for price to break these little levels right here that I found with the golden zone, I'm pretty sure you guys gonna make some money from these levels. I can't promise you nothing though. You know, trade at your own risk, full disclaimer, never risk money that you're not willing to lose, all of that good stuff. But these are some great levels right here. But how do you trade it? How do you trade it? Well, you just got to sign up for my mentorship and then I'll show you how to do it. No, I'm just playing. Ain't that's how they do you though. So I'm going to show you the mindset on this. All right. Look at the mindset on this. The big main level is up here. And the other main level is, I want to say another main level is, this is another main level right here. So we're in the middle of those two. All right. Now, line charts are good for marking up support and resistance, but they don't really tell you the full story. We need to read these candlesticks. So line charts are good to take away some of the noise, but you need some of the noise to read the story. I don't trade line charts. I don't need line charts. Some people need to see the line charts to get it simple for them to mark up their lines. It's up to you, but you need to get off of that line chart and read these candles. The line chart ain't gonna show you a wick. These Japanese candlesticks will. All right. So we're in between these two levels. So as long as we're in between these two levels that I just marked up, you're on defense. Well, I think that, honestly, I think that even if we can get past even if we can get past this level right here, we can be on offense a little bit. If we can get past this structure level right here, we could play a little bit of offense. Because that looks like a really good level right there too. All right, so let me just be honest about that. But I don't really care because I'm only looking for between 20 and 50 pips. So I'm sure I can get that. So these levels are perfect for that. If you looking for 500 pips and all of that stuff and you want all of that and you don't mind holding the trade for 2 and 3 days, you got to wait for these bigger levels to get reached. And these bigger levels are supply and demand zones. So you might as well just close the laptop down and then come back to the chart in the next 3 days because it's going to take a long time for price to get up to those levels. But for the people that want to make some money every day, this is what you need to be talking this language. I'm showing you how to find these levels every single day to make your pips, to make your income. You want pips to pay your bills. Then you got to learn how to find these levels in between. So now here's the thing. All right, let's get to it. Let's get to it. Right now, price is in no man's land. Don't touch it. But as soon as price comes down here, if price comes down here first to this golden zone, the risk to reward becomes great. I'm trying to show you guys are going to have to rewatch this video at about, I don't know what time frame this is, but you're going to have to rewatch this video because this mindset behind these golden zones are clutch. If you wait for price to come down here, and if price does come down here, the risk to reward is great. Why is that? Because you potentially can be getting in here with a stop loss here, and that's good profit. That's a good risk to reward right there. It'll look something like that, and that's TP1. You got to be careful again because there's a golden zone right here. There's a golden zone right here. So when price get up there, you got to be looking at taking profit, moving up your stop loss, or taking some profit away, taking half the profit away. You got to secure something. Me personally, I secure all of it. And then I just come back the next day and do it again. But it's up to you how you want to do that. So that's the game plan. I'm not going to trade a buy or a sell right here. This is in no man's land. I'm going to wait. So the game plan A is if price comes down here, then I'm going to wait for the retest. Now, anybody on here need that retest candlestick pattern cheat sheet? You guys need to learn how to wait for the retest candlestick patterns. All right, I'm going to give you a second to answer that before I move on. Does everybody on here have your retest candlestick pattern cheat sheet? All right, I'm just looking through the comments right now. 1 second. All right, so a lot of people said no. TJ Patterson, shout out to TJ. He said he got his last week. If you don't got your retest pattern cheat sheet, then here's the link to get it. You need to get it. It's free. I didn't take it off no Google. I didn't take it off. You can't even find one on Google. I looked everywhere on Google just to see if they had one on there. It's hard to find them. So I went through the charts and found what I like to trade, and I created the darn thing myself. All right? So that's the retest candlestick pattern cheat sheet. And the reason why that's important is because we don't trade just because price hit the golden zone. We don't just take a buy. You wait for the retest on a 30-minute or the 15. Look at the 30-minute or the 15-minute chart. and look at those retest patterns that I gave you guys in the cheat sheet and wait for, and you can mix and match them. That's the good thing about it. You don't have to wait for a certain specific kind. You can say it got some characteristics of retest 1 and it got some characteristics of retest 3. You can mix and match and be like, that's it. These are the characteristics that I'm looking for. I'm taking the buy. Powerful stuff, y'all. So we waiting for a retest, one of those retest patterns to start right here. Because then from here, I'm taking the buy. All right. So that's how we roll. Now look at this. So that's plan 1. Or that's option A. Option B is that it doesn't go down to this golden zone. It doesn't go down. Exit out. So what ends up happening is price ends up breaking the 50. Right? It ends up breaking the 50 and now it's inside of this golden zone. So now what do? Do you wait for it to break on top of it? Maybe. That's one option, but that may be too late. This golden zone is so powerful, it may just be one big candle that explodes right through it. You don't even have time to get in. So this is how you play it. You let price break the 50 moving average. You have to let price break the 50 moving average. That is a must. And then we can only hope that price comes back and retests the 50. And if price retests the 50, we're getting in for a buy. You want to look at the currency heat wave and make sure that GBP is strong. The currency heat wave. Go to the app store and download the currency heat wave. It's a one-time purchase. It's something cheap. And as price is breaking the 50 and retesting it, you want GBP to be strong enough to take the buy. A number 5, a strength of 5. You want USD to be weak. That'll give you that last little bit of confirmation to take this buy. And you want to be on a 15-minute chart. You can even look for retests to pop up around a 50. You want to know what I'm talking about? Look at this. Do you see these retest candlestick patterns? You see how they retested the 50? That's what you want to see if price break above it. You want to see those wicks pop up. You want to see those retest candlestick patterns pop up. Match it up with the currency heat wave and you in for a buy. And you're going to be very defensive. That's the key. Well, where am I taking profit at? You can have your profit targets up at like 20 pips or so, but you want to be defensive because you ultimately are running into this golden zone. So price can just go up there and just stop. And it may stop for 4 hours. It may consolidate around this golden zone for 4 hours. And you already took 10 pips. You took 10 pips because it looked like it ain't going no more. You wanted 20, but it's wicking out at 10. I understand that I'm at a golden zone. That could happen. Or it could have just bust through and gave you 50 pips. It didn't bust through. So what happened is it started wicking out in the golden zone. Take profit and reassess the situation. And you come out as a winner. That's how I trade the golden zone. I use the golden zone as confirmation. And then I use some common sense and I use the other things that I use to make entries and stuff like that. So Mark P says, giving those candles, that is probably going higher. Hey, it could. I could care less. Mark P, I try to stay away from that mindset because if I even touch that mindset, it's probably going higher. While it's dropping, I won't take the sell because in my mind, it's probably going higher. So when it's clearly showing that it's dropping and it's dropping 40 pips, yeah, it's dropping 40 pips. You ain't gonna catch 20 of the 40? And I'm not talking to you, Mark P. But I'm talking to a person that's thinking like that. Like, if it's dropping in front of you, You already created a bias thinking that it's going to go higher, and you miss out on the 40 pips that's dropping right in front of you. 15 pips, okay, we can leave that alone. But the thing is dropping. So I create scenarios that I can win either way. And I don't have no bias. And that's when I figured out how to do that day in and day out, I became 85% win rate trader. The street gossip said, what's the moving average you're trading? It's a 50 moving average. Hold up, y'all. I'm trying to see something. Yeah, it's a 50 moving average by stock inbox. What time frame are the candles on the cheat sheet? The time frames on the cheat sheet is you want to be looking for that retest on a 30, 15 minute. You can even find them on a 1 hour. It just takes longer. But the 30 or the 50 moving average. I mean, I'm sorry, I'm tripping. I'm thinking about something else. The 30 or the 15 minute? Now look at this. GBP, JPY. So GBP, JPY, look at this. This is why I'm not trading news, because I'm a scalper. If you scalping and you see wicks like this, that'll stop you out every single time. That's an unnecessary loss, team. Why would you trade during high impact news and you scalping? Your scalping cannot handle wicks like that. Those wicks are out of control. That is a 184 pip wick. Why would you trade during high impact news when you're only scalping? I'm going to go to bed. I'm not going to even be tempted. So how do you trade something like this? This is where my experience come in for trading for 8 years. How would you trade this? I mean, you could mark up your supply and demand zones on here. But let me show you this. Watch this, team. And then I'm going to go ahead and cut it off because it's already been an hour long. Look at this. Go find the previous golden zone levels in the past. Oh, the past don't work. The past don't work. Man, the devil is a lie. You lying. The past do work. If the past didn't work, then why is price keep stopping at the same levels in the past? What do you mean? These are levels in the past. It just keep doing it. And you know what I'm saying? Like, these levels do work in the past. Why are they stopping at the same level? All right, so this is the first one, right? So when I saw that price would stop at this level in the past, if I was a consolidation trader, I would just wait for price to come back down to that level, show retest, and then take a buy. It came down to the same level as it did in the past. So it works, all right? So now watch this. So find a golden zone level in the past. I'm gonna go from this low to this high. All right, that low to that high. Got it. Mark up the golden zone. Got it. Look at where that golden zone put me at. That's a powerful confirmation. Break and retest the golden zone. I'm taking a sell down to the 50 moving average. How easy is that? Break. And if you retest, I'm only going to do it if it retests. I'm going to sell it down here. And I'm going to play defense because it's against, well, it ain't really a trend, but look at all of this movement right here. Like, look at all of this buying pressure. So I'm not going to even think about catching massive amounts of pips, even if it does drop. I'm not taking the chance. But I know if it break and retest this golden zone, I can cash in a little bit of money. Because I've been doing this for too long. I know how this goes. And if it doesn't retest, according to my retest candlestick pattern cheat sheet, guess what, team? I won't touch it. And what I would do is this. If it drops without retesting, I'm going to put up a golden zone right here. So now price ends up dropping and it doesn't retest. Let's say price doesn't even drop down here. Let's say it doesn't even go down here. Nope, it didn't go down there. Let's just say it dropped right there. All right, so let's just say it, boom, no retest on the zone, on the golden zone, and this is where it's at. Team, somebody talking about, well, how to use trend lines and all this stuff. All I'm gonna do is just mark up my points. I'm gonna wait to find some points, some higher lows, some lower highs, and I'm gonna mark up a trend line and wait for price to break above this 50 moving average. It breaks above it, breaks my trend line. I'm taking a buy right here. Bam. I'm going to take a buy, all because I waited to see what it was going to do. I'm going to take a buy. That's just a scenario I'm drawing up. But that could happen. Do you see how I don't have a bias? I just trade what I see. I know how to react to what I see. Because I know the way that I trade like the back of my hand. I know what I'm looking for like the back of my hand. I'm never on the charts like, what do I do? What do I do? If I'm ever like that, I need to go back to sleep because you cannot trade scrambling. If I don't have a clear picture, a trade setup, then you cannot touch this market. You cannot be, team, you cannot be, let me see, what am I trying to say? You cannot be like going to sleep, waking up, and then just check your phone and be like, hey, oh, let me see what's going on in the markets today. Ooh, it looks like GBP is going up. It broke a 50. Let me take a buy. No, bro, you need to have a full trade setup. Oh, let me go to the bathroom. I'm going to the bathroom. You pull out your phone because you're bored. You look at the charts. You want to take a buy on the toilet. Bro, you think this is a game? Bro, you need to have your trade setup marked up properly, professionally. You need to have these game plans written out. Because if you don't, and you get into one of these trades, you will end up scrambling. You will end up scrambling. And when you're in a scrambling mode on the chart, it's hard to close the trade out. It's hard to cut your losses short when you get in premature. You get into the trade premature. And then it doesn't go your way. Now, if it goes your way, you good. But if it doesn't go your way, like it happens to y'all most of the time, if it doesn't go your way, you're scrambling. And then when it dropped lower and lower and lower, you're hanging on to a losing trade when really you shouldn't even took the trade, but you did. And now that it's dropping lower and lower and lower, you should be getting out the trade because that's your punishment for even getting into this trade. You need to close it and say, you know what? That's my bad. I shouldn't even been in this trade. Skip it. I deserve to lose that money. Stupid me. And I'm going to do better. You need to cut that loss short. But some of y'all just watch it just dwindle, hoping that it comes back. We got to do better, team. We got to do better if you want pips to pay them bills. You got to do better. And I'm here to help you. All right? I'm here to help you. Join the mentorship. This is not a game. Do it if you want to, you know what I'm saying? And if you don't, cool. I still love you, and we still going to keep rocking and making these videos. We're going to go live on the last Sunday of every month. And I'm going to continue to try to help you the best way I can on free YouTube. But if you really want this to change your life and you really want to see me in action and live and trading, hey, you know where to find me. TeamTakeProfits.net. So this is what we doing. You see this? Like finding structure using wrinkle candlesticks. You feel me? Look at this. Finding structure. I've been talking about I've been teaching the team how to find structure using wrinkle charts for the last 3 weeks. During the month of June, I've been teaching them how to catch more. Are you looking to catch more than 5 pips? Are you trying to catch more than 8 pips? More than 10 pips? We talking 80 pips? 50 pips? If that's you, here's the classes right here. Catch more pips. All right? Like 5 weeks of that. You know I'm giving you every gem possible in these videos. Oh, you want to know how we trade Elliott Wave and how we turn it into what the textbooks tell you to something that's going to work for you? Oh, here's the classes right here. I got 4 weeks of that. I got 4 of those joints. And it goes, oh, my 50 moving average strategy. Okay. 10 steps to losing less in Forex. My man's Robert delivered that class. Oh, are you having problems with cutting your losses short, team? You tired of losing? Look at this class right here that I did on January, February, March. Cutting your losses short. Bro, I did 4 classes on that. You will master how to cut your losses short. I go over every possible way that you need to do that. Every scenario that you need to cut your loss short is right here. All right. So that's up to you. You know what I'm saying? That's up to you if you want to master this or not. Or if you want to go the slow route, go the slow route. You know what I'm saying? But I'm here to help you. I'm here to help you. That's just what I love to do. All right. So looking forward to a great week, team. Like this video, share this video with about 2 friends if you support your boy. I'm putting my time and effort here on YouTube for free for you guys, and I want to grow my channel. Whatever I do in life, I want to win. And right now, I'm on YouTube and I want to win. My goal is to grow this channel to about 500,000 subscribers. All right, that's just my goal. And I'm talking to y'all because y'all family. If everybody on here share this video with about 2 friends, that'll help me a lot on social media. So I love y'all. I appreciate you. I wanted to go over some of these misconceptions, and I wanted to talk to you about these golden zones that's coming up. You saw me mark it up for you on GBPUSD. That's a right now trade. And man, we got more to come. So be looking out for more content this week. And you already know, baby. Let's make this money. Peace.